Mary, are you there? Where the hell are you?
Sorry, Mom. Like I said, I told you this morning that we're just finishing up that project at work, so for the next month or so, I'm going to be pretty busy.
Does that mean you'll be working overtime?
Yes, that's right. I'm gonna have a hard time making dinner at the usual time for a while.
Okay. Well, I guess that can't be helped. I suppose I'll just order takeout and go eat somewhere.
Huh? Are you okay with it?
You're working overtime, right? That means in addition to your monthly pay, you get overtime pay as well, right? The more you do overtime, well, the more money you bring in and makes my life easier.
Yeah, suppose you're right.
What's that mediocre reaction?
Huh? Did I sound like that? Just tired from all the work.
If you're so dissatisfied, you should work harder to pay me back for bringing you up. You were only 3 years old when that no-good father of yours cheated on me. Ever since then, I went through tremendous hardship to provide for you.
Yeah, I got it, Mom. I'm not dissatisfied about anything.
As long as you understand, I have no problem if you come home late if it means bringing home more money. So, work as hard as you must and rake in as much money as you can.
Yeah, right. I'll do my best.
Mary, pick up! This is Mom. Hurry up, for God's sake!
Sorry, Mom. Do you mind if we continue this after I finish work? My boss and the other staff members really don't approve of us using the phone while working.
Yeah, forget that. Today's your payday, so I went to the bank to withdraw some money. I was shocked at the amount that was deposited. What is this?
Huh?
Like I said, I'm at the bank right now. Looks like it's a bit more because you were working overtime the last month or so, but an additional $150 for all the overtime you did? They are taking complete advantage of you.
That's how much overtime I did.
Well, it's way too little. If you're going to work and get paid well for it.
I really can't decide how much I get paid. I'm only allowed to work a certain amount of hours a month.
I don't want to hear your lame excuses. Boy, oh boy, you are totally useless. I figured you at least get an additional $500 or $600 at least. Really, you're totally useless.
I'm really sorry.
If you're so sorry, why don't you make a little more money?
Yeah, but I can't just work overtime without permission. Company policy, you know? Most companies have the same policy these days.
Well, there is no policy of you working outside your company, right? If you work at a club or something after work, you could make a little extra cash, right?
Huh? You want me to work as a hostess?
Well, I'm not saying right now, just considering it. Anyway, this was a huge disappointment for me. So, I'm going to cut your monthly allowance by $50. I'll leave your $100 allowance on the kitchen table.
Huh? You're not serious. I can't live on that.
If you don't like it, bring in more cash. I may just force you to work as a hostess, so keep that in mind.
Yes. Sorry.
Hey, Mary! Your best friend Sharon here!
Huh? Sharon? Wow, it's been a long time. Great to hear from you.
It sure has been a while.
After we graduated from high school, you moved overseas, I guess. It's been like 8 years, hasn't it?
Yeah, it has, hasn't it?
Really happy to hear from you. But what's up?
Well, I'm not overseas anymore. I came back stateside about a year ago. I'm back in town for about a month for some business.
Oh yeah? That's great.
I'm staying at a residential hotel for now. The place is like a 30-minute drive to your place. Felt a bit nostalgic and figured I'd give you a heads up.
I'm glad you did. How about you, Mary? What have you been up to? Huh? Me? Nothing special, really. The usual routine. Are you still living at home with your mom? Yeah, I was going to move out, but I have my mom, so I kind of have to take care of her. Oh yeah, your mom. I'm sure you know about my dad. He took off with some woman when I was a kid. You know the whole story. Anyway, I'm all she's got.
Huh? Your dad cheated on your mom?
Yeah, that's what my mom told me all these years. She won't shut up about it. My mom worked all her life to support and provide for me, so I figured I should return the favor, you know what I mean? She handles all my finances, my bank account. I get a monthly allowance.
Are you serious? You've got it all wrong, Mary.
Huh? What do you mean, all wrong?
I don't believe this. I figured you knew all along. Your mom is lying to you, Mary.
Huh? What do you mean?
You got the whole story backwards.
Backwards? What do you mean?
It was your mom who cheated on your dad. It was your dad that wanted the divorce and left her.
Huh? You're joking, right?
No, it's true. It was only after I finished college that my folks told me about the whole affair. Back in the day, it was pretty well known around the neighborhood. But, we were just kids.
I never heard about it.
Oh yeah, and? To have a mother control your finances, your bank account, doling out a monthly allowance, you're a working adult, for God's sake. She has no right to do that. No parent would do such a thing to their own child.
Huh?
Well, some would send their folks money to help them out, of course, but even then, it's only what they can afford. It doesn't disrupt their own lives.
Yeah, really?
I'm sorry, maybe I shouldn't have mentioned it, huh?
No, I'm glad you told me. Thanks. You're a good friend. Really, thanks. Actually, what you told me really opened my eyes. Yeah, this is all wrong. I realize that now.
Okay, so what are you gonna do about it?
I don't know. Probably move out and live my own life away from my mom?
Okay, then why don't you come to my place for now to figure out what to do? What do you say?
Huh? Really? But she's got all my money. She has my bank account. I'm not really free to do as I like.
That's easy. Just time it right. Move out of your mom's place, make a new account, and you're all set.
But
then get your office to change the bank account and have your pay deposited there. Easy as pie.
Yeah. Yeah, that's it. What an idiot. Why didn't I think of that sooner?
Yeah, you're like some of those brainwashed cult members. It takes a while to get out from under their spell.
Brainwashed, huh?
And another thing, do you have any intention of changing jobs?
Change jobs?
I know a great job that would allow you to get out from under your mother's spell and start a new life. You just have to set your mind up and just do it, as that famous logo says.
Yeah, you're probably right. I don't know, in my situation, do you really think it would go so easily?
I was just getting to the good part. I just started a new business.
Really? You started a business?
Yeah, that's right. I was just going to put out a classified for new hires.
Yeah, that's great and all, but is it really something I can do?
Weren't you taking accounting classes in high school and didn't you get certified in something?
Yeah, I'm surprised you remember. Actually, that's what I'm doing at my current job.
Perfect! I was just looking for a good accountant. What do you say?
Yeah, I'm in. When do I start?
Okay, we're set. I'll contact you tomorrow and we can work out the details.
We'll make secret plans to escape from that mother of yours. Okay, I'm counting on you, Sharon.
Hey, Mary, answer me! Today's payday, right? There's no deposit yet. What's going on? Mary, pick up, would you? Would you hurry up and answer?
Hello, Mother?
What took you so long? Did you have your phone turned off or something? I just checked your bank account. Your pay hasn't been deposited. What's up? What's wrong with that stupid company of yours? They screw up again. I want you to verify the situation with them right away. Do it now.
My pay has already been deposited.
Are you smoking something? I said I just checked and there is nothing. I was just at the bank and I tried to withdraw the money and there was nothing in there. Not a dime. Which obviously means it has not been deposited. Are you calling me a liar?
No, you're not lying. No money will be deposited into that account anymore.
Huh?
You know what, Mom? I found out all about your past.
Found out about what?
The reason why Dad left us was not because Dad cheated on you, but it was you who had an affair.
Huh? Where did you?
And also, I only recently learned of this, but the money, the child support that Dad paid you every month until I turned 20, I thought it was strange back then, but I was just a kid. I remember that I had to pay my own tuition by working a part-time job. I got to thinking, maybe you were using that money for yourself.
Who told you all this?
I talked to a bunch of people who knew you back in the day, and they told me the whole story. And about my monthly pay, I created a new account and had it all deposited there.
Huh? You can't do that. How am I supposed to live?
Not my problem.
I have debts to pay.
Debts, huh? I was afraid it was something like that. Debts? Yeah, makes sense.
Give me the details of the new account. I expect your bank book on the kitchen table tonight.
No way.
Mary, how can you refuse your mother? Have you forgotten all that I have done for you, supported you all these years?
You mean someone who makes their daughter work and takes all her money and treats her like dirt?
How could you say that?
It's the truth, isn't it? So, I don't want anything to do with you, forever.
You never want to see your own mother again.
Yes, that's right, actually. I already moved out and already settled into my new place. And I already quit my job, so no use going over there to cause trouble.
Mary, how could you? At least have your retirement pay deposited into the account. That's the least you could do.
I already set up my new account, so that's not possible.
Well, have them change it right away.
No, I'm just not going to do it. I'm through taking orders from you.
How am I supposed to live from now on? You can't do this.
Well, I guess you're just going to have to get a job.
You're the one who has to work for me.
Didn't you hear me the first time? I said I don't want anything to do with you.
Mary!
Goodbye, Mother. Well, that was it after that little chat online. I blocked all calls from her after that. I heard what happened afterwards from my relatives. Apparently, my mom got a live-in job that her brother introduced her to, but I heard she just couldn't get along with the people she worked with, and apparently is having a hard time socializing. Someone said she was even losing her hair over it. As for me, I moved to another state and currently work at Sharon's new company. According to Sharon, there are many people out there that go through the same experience with their parents: parental abuse, dysfunctional families that function like cults, like my mom. I'm forever grateful to Sharon for saving me from such an abusive mom. I'm currently saving money so I can take Sharon on a trip to Hawaii. It's the least I can do for saving me from that dismal life.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and hit the like button. See you next time.
Sorry, Rosetta. I missed the final train today again.
What? Again? Augusto, this is the third time this week. Are you alright?
It can't be helped. We had a drinking party with everyone in the department today, and yesterday we had one for the new employees.
I guess drinking parties can't be helped, but I don't think drinking so much as to miss the final train is good for your body.
Tomorrow's a day off, so who cares?
Tomorrow we have a meeting to decide the details of our wedding ceremony, right?
Oh, that's right. Fine, I'll meet you at the wedding venue tomorrow. A colleague said he's going to let me stay with him tonight.
Really? It's fine if you have a place to stay, but don't be late tomorrow, okay?
Yep, I'll go to bed because I'm tired already. Good night.
Hi, Rosetta. This is Vale, an old friend of Augusto's. What? Oh, hi. Long time no see, Vale. We haven't met since you came to Augusto's house to greet his parents for the wedding, right? Oh, but how did you get my contact information? Did we exchange it when we met? We didn't, but I did a bit of looking on Augusto's phone and got it from him. I see. So, is there something you wanted to tell me? Check the mailbox at your apartment right now. What? Something very interesting should be in it. Something interesting? It's not something dangerous like an explosive or poison, so don't worry. You saying it like that makes me worried. Just hurry up and check your mailbox. Understood. Hold on. What is this? So you saw it. You're the one who told me to check my mailbox. Why are there marriage papers with the name of you and Augusto written on it? Augusto is my fiancé. Oh, those aren't real marriage papers. They're just copies. It wouldn't do if you ripped them apart after all. I can see that it's a copy. If you went so far as to send me a copy, then I guess that there's a real one and you're not just joking? Of course. You see, it was my dream since I was a child to become Augusto's wife, which is why whenever Augusto got a new girlfriend, I would do whatever I could to ruin their relationship. But ever since Augusto became an adult and started living on his own, keeping an eye on him has gotten difficult. I almost let him marry you, a woman that came out of nowhere. That doesn't explain why you can just write marriage papers like this. Oh, don't worry. I already made a valid reason. What? You made one? Augusto told you that he would be sleeping at a colleague's house yesterday, right? You see, he actually slept at my house. Huh? When I found out that he was going to marry you, I panicked and thought that I had to ruin the marriage. I quit my old job and got a new job at Augusto's office 3 months ago. It was 4 months ago that I went to his parents' house and saw you, right? Yep, that's right. I was so lucky that his company was looking to hire, though. Not only that, but the type of work is the same also, so everything went smoothly. I rented an apartment near the office and gradually set my plan into motion, getting close to Augusto as his colleague. And last night, I was finally able to bring him into my room. After that, we spent a wonderful night together. He was next to me when I woke up this morning. So you're talking about what happened after the drinking party at the office, right? So you brought Augusto, who was drunk, into your room? Well, I guess he was drunk, but... When did you write the marriage papers? Last night. I made him sign it in the heat of things. In the heat of things? You know, after we finished round 1 and he was anxious to get on with round 2. The writing is a bit messy because of that, but nothing's wrong and it's legible, so... After that, I spent the whole night being aggressively made love to by Augusto. He even told me, "You're amazing, Vale. I love you." This is proof that he wants to marry me more than you, right? Now all we have to do is turn in those papers. All right. I can't just believe what you say, so I'll ask Augusto about it as well. Fine, be my guest. Oh, that reminds me. As proof of our love, I also sent you an audio recording of Augusto saying, "I love you" to me, and pictures of us together. Augusto?
Oh, hey, Rosetta. I was just going to text you about the meeting for the wedding ceremony. I'm going to be a bit late, so you can go ahead and start with the planner without me.
Is it true that you wrote marriage papers with Vale? Apparently the colleague whose house you were going to sleep in yesterday was Vale. No?
What do you know about that?
I see. I take your reply as meaning that it's true.
What? Were you spying on me or something?
Not really. Let's just say that the information was leaked to me and I decided to ask you about it directly.
What?
In your case, it's easier to just ask you directly than to spy on you. It looks like that was the case this time as well.
I didn't know you and Valley had exchanged contact information. Oh, I get it. Do you have an acquaintance at my office or something? Speaking of which, my company hires people from the university you went to every year, right? Damn it. To think that it would have been leaked from somewhere I never would have expected.
You've got who leaked the information to me wrong, but the biggest problem right now is, why did you write marriage papers with this valet of yours? I thought I was your fiancé.
Come on, don't take this so seriously. She's an old friend and we were just messing around. Yeah, I slept over at Valley's house yesterday, but that's it, I swear. The marriage papers are just a joke. I have them right now, but we're not actually going to turn them in, so...
You're terrible at making excuses.
Come on, don't tell me you don't believe me. It was just a joke between friends, you know? There's no hidden meaning to it, so no need to get angry.
Either way, I'm not in the mood right now to have a meeting for our wedding ceremony, so I'm going to tell the planner to cancel it.
Yeah, sure. You don't seem quite calm right now, so I guess it can't be helped. I'll wait until you calm down. Bye.
I just turned in the marriage papers. Sorry, ex-fiancé. What? You already turned them in? Things like this should be taken care of as soon as possible, right? We thought you'd give up when we turned them in too, so... Huh. I mean, I lost all the love I had for Augusto when I saw those disgusting pictures you sent me. Looks like those pictures of us making love are effective, huh? Well, that's the situation. So would you please leave the house you're currently living in? What, you mean this apartment? Yes. I know that you crawled into Augusto's apartment after you two got engaged. I'm his wife now starting from today, so that house is me and Augusto's property now. So hurry up and leave, will you? By today! Sorry for interrupting you while you seem to be having so much fun, but I bought this room with a loan. Augusto didn't pay a single cent for it. What? It was before we got engaged that I bought it, by the way, so too bad for you, I guess. What? You're lying, right? That apartment isn't a high-rise condo, but an apartment at a place like that is sure to cost a lot, even if it was already used. It was new when I bought it. No way. But it must have cost around $50,000 when you bought it, right? I'm impressed at your knowledge because it's just as you say. Just what exactly do you do for a living? Oh, you didn't get Augusto to tell you that? Just tell me. You know W Corporations, right? Oh yeah, of course. It's our company's most important business partner. I'm the CEO of W Corporations. Huh? Huh? Are you kidding me? I started my own business 7 years ago, and thanks to the help of a lot of people, it's now grown to its current size. Well, my marriage is a private affair, so don't worry. I'm not going to do anything that will affect our companies. Well, I guess it would be bad for us if you used your position as the CEO of W Corporations, but it's not as easy as that, isn't it?
Hey, Rosetta, have you calmed down yet? What are we going to do about the meeting you canceled? We need to schedule another meeting soon or it's going to be inconvenient for us later.
Oh, so Vale didn't tell you anything yet?
Huh? You're still talking about those marriage papers? I told you, it was just a joke made between old friends. I'll get them back from Valley and get rid of them in front of you if you want.
I told your parents that Augusto was going to marry another woman.
What?
Oh, you're not going to marry another woman, but you already did get married, right?
Huh?
You see, the person who told me about the marriage papers was Vale herself.
She's the one who told you?
Yep. She was kind enough to send me a copy, alongside with pictures of you two in bed and an audio recording of you saying you loved her. I used that as proof of your adultery and sent it to your parents' house. I'm sure they'll see it as a valid enough reason for me not wanting to get married anymore.
Seriously?
I'll send your stuff that's in my house to your parents' house as well.
Hold on. What are you trying to say?
Ask Vale about the details, not me.
Wait, so those marriage papers were...
Ask Vale. I can't be bothered anymore to explain it to you.
Rosetta!
Don't come to this house anymore, and don't show yourself to me ever again. Soon after that, Augusto found out that Vale had turned in the marriage papers to the city hall and fell to his knees, not knowing what to say. But it was just a joke, he shouted eventually. I seriously had no idea what he was trying to do, so I just canceled the marriage and made him pay an alimony without hesitation. Like I said to Vale, I didn't let this incident affect the business of our companies, but it looks like the impact of a marriage between the former fiancé of W Corporation's CEO and the woman who stole him from her was quite large. And both Augusto and Vale voluntarily resigned from their jobs. Eventually, the two started talking about divorce. Apparently, Augusto never actually wanted to get married to Vale, and his initial bewilderment gradually turned into resentment towards her. Vale, on the other hand, loved Augusto, and although Augusto didn't love her in return, she stubbornly refused to get divorced. But it was suddenly revealed that Vale was pregnant, and so their parents, who now ignored how the two of them met because they could now only think about their soon-to-be-born grandchild, also began to oppose the divorce. Thus Augusto, whose face had gone permanently pale, had nowhere left to run. Vale, on the other hand, was forced to acknowledge the fact that Augusto didn't love him. There's no need for me to say that this was an unhappy marriage.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and hit the like button. See you next time.